Lions TV, this is your preview show looking ahead to Saturday's home game against Sheffield United. It is in the FA Cup. We break away from league action. Probably not at the best time for us, but not a good time for the Blaze either. They are flying high in the division. So, as always, let's take a look at the 11 that Gary Rowett might pick to start the match. Okay, so Rowett has alluded to today, actually, on the Millwall website that he's not sure what to do. He needs to find the right balance, as in we're doing well in the division, as are Sheffield United. We're in sixth place, win our game in hand. We could go fourth. The Blaze are currently 9 clear of Blackburn in third. So both sides will go into this game with a little bit of caution, I feel. Also, and it's very sad to say this, the FA Cup isn't what it once was as a competition, especially for the Premier League. They obviously focus more on Europe now. And as I said, the FA Cup is definitely not what it was when I was a kid growing up. So I think that we will have in mind the league games coming up, some difficult away games against Middlesbrough and Cardiff. And I'm sure Sheffield United will have one eye on that as well. Gary Rowett has also said that he is aware how much this competition means to our fans. And we've had some brilliant cup runs in recent times, knocking out some big game along the way, including Leicester, who were the champions of England at the time, and Everton, amongst others. So he's saying he might mix it up a little bit, but I'm not really sure if there's too much mixing up to be done, because I'm pretty sure we're light on numbers. I've not seen Scott Malone, Mason Bennett, or Ryan Leonard for ages. Where the fuck those three are, I don't know. I think you'll see Bart continue in goal. I think that you'll see Creswell come in and Shackleton come in as well. But now Benik Afobe leaving the club today, and then also announcing that Aidemo Mako, that's just come out, by the way, on News at Den, he has picked up a quad injury and won't be able to play in the game. I'm not really sure we got too many options going into this FA Cup match. So, unfortunately, I think the crowd will be down. I don't think that it's one that's really going to, sway the supporters to go to. We've had 2 home games back-to-back, and it's an expensive thing following any football club. So, unfortunately, I don't expect this to be a massive spectacle. I think that if we had got a bigger draw, no disrespect to Sheffield United, they knocked us out a couple of years ago at home. I'm sure they did, in a 2-0 win. I think they was Premier League at the time. I'm sure a bigger draw, or even a worse one, might have attracted a bigger crowd. But I think a lot of us may expect Sheffield United to come and win the game. That could be harsh, considering we beat them twice last season. And as we know, this is the FA Cup and anything can happen. So let's move on to our opposition. It is Sheffield United. They are managed, of course, by, where is he? I can't find him. There he is. Paul Heckingbottom. As I said, he came in and sort of continued the good work that others have previously left before him. And, they're going really well in the division. Billy Sharp, I saw something on social media saying, is Billy Sharp the all-time top championship striker? I'm not sure, but I'm sure the Blades will come in their numbers, but I'm sure there will be as well their fan base equally underwhelmed about the draw. You don't really want anyone in the championship. Anything other than championship, I'm sure it'll be a good draw. I'm playing this preview down a little bit. I still want you to watch the show and stay with it. A win for either side, of course, will put us in the hat for round 4. I'm not sure when that is, but for me, if we do get there, a big game, either home or away, would satisfy me. We're not going to win the FA Cup. We got to the final, of course, in 2004. But as I said, it has dwindled in interest since then. And I think the likeliness of us getting further along in the competition is unlikely, as well as us, it could be a hindrance. Add that to it from our league exploits. And so this is your pre-match prediction. And here we go. I'm going to go for a draw. Right? I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw, and I'm going to go for you to be in pain even longer, because I think it's going to go all the way to penalties. And dare I say, we'll win it on penalties. I can't remember a game that we won on penalties, especially at the Den. Actually, I can. Was it a League Cup game? Dave Martin saved a couple of penalties. No, Ben Amos saved a couple of penalties. I wasn't there that night. I'm not even sure I'm going to be there Saturday at the minute. I've been given the opportunity to work, and with, I think, a dwindling crowd and maybe not a full side out, I will play it by ear, but I'll more than likely be there. And if I'm not, one of the other boys at Lions TV will call you in. I probably wish I had gone if I don't, because I'm going for Millwall to win the game on penalties. And so that's your lot for this preview show. I hope you've enjoyed it. Didn't build it up too good, did I? Didn't build it up to be such a good spectacle, but I hope I'm wrong. I think we may scrape through, depending on what side we field, as the same with Sheffield United. And other than that, yeah, that's it. Please subscribe to Lions TV. If I'm there Saturday, I will be live streaming from around 2:40. Keep your eye on our socials for more information than that. Come on, you Lions.